All right, Kenny,
Yes.
we're back. So
this is it, the first actual video podcast.
the first video podcast.
We're sorry.
Of Haaretz.
I didn't want this to happen, but
it happened.
And so now we're going to have to live with it.
So these are only going to be like 5 minutes because
That's
people
right.
are busy.
We're not going to take up too much of your life.
Read our text for
Well,
today.
we were looking at chapter 10 in Hebrews.
Chapter 10 in Hebrews.
Okay, so we've got a couple verses that really get me going. Let us consider, this is verse 24 in chapter 10, let us consider how to stimulate one another to love and good deeds, not forsaking our own assembling together as the habit of some, but encouraging one another. Oh, you mean I got to give you encouragement?
I think I need some encouragement.
I do too.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing. The reason that I'm really heavy on this thing, and I appreciate you letting me make the choice here, it's because
you're old.
I'm old. I don't have much time to go.
You're cramming for finals, right?
That's right. I'm cramming for finals.
Cramming for finals.
I look around and I think that there's so many people who are looking for something in life, and they come to Christ and they get involved in the fellowship of a congregation, and then the next thing that happens is people sort of ignore them. Okay, we got that guy. Let's go on to the next one.
Right.
It's sort of like, whoa, what's going on here? We need each other. I mean, that's so clear in the text. And I had referred to Acts chapter 2 within the first weeks and months after the first sermon on Pentecost in Acts chapter 2. It discusses the lifestyle pattern that Christians had.
So loving good deeds, right?
Loving good deeds. They were eating their meals together with gladness and sincerity of heart. They just spent time together. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be eating all the time, but I am saying that fellowship,
that would be nice.
unfortunately, that's pretty much what I did.
Yeah.
But you know, we laugh about it, and the text, out of my faith group, I'll never forget, in chapter 11, in 1 Corinthians, where it says that I won't praise you for your behavior when you're gathered together as a church, because it's not the lordly supper that you're taking. And don't you have? And then later on, he says, don't you have houses in which to eat? Well, our congregation, or I should say, some of the people that I heard, we're not supposed to turn the Lord's Supper into a meal. And I'm thinking, it started out as a meal.
Right, it was a meal.
Jude talks about a love feast, eating together with you.
It was it started off as a Passover meal.
I'm thinking, hold it a minute. See, it's celebratory. And that's the other thing that he says there. Here you've got Jesus. He sat that, and I said that earlier in the podcast. He sits down with people who you and I would not have anything to do with. If you knew that some guy was going to turn you in, would you want to share a meal with him?
Probably not.
No, I mean, I'm just a normal guy, and I'm thinking that I'd like to rub him out.
Sure.
You know, I gotta protect myself.
All right, so Kenny, we gotta go because this is only 5 minutes, and you already talked for like 8.
Oh, go ahead.
So if you want to listen to more of Hebrews chapter 10,
yeah,
where we were from.
We went from 23 to 31.
Yeah. So Kenny and I were in Hebrews chapter 10, verses 23 to 31.
That's right.
You can pick us up on iTunes under Haaretz. You can search Haaretz, Men of the Land podcast on iTunes. You can find us on Libsyn if you have an Android device. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. There's absolutely no reason why you can't find this week's episode.
Unless you think that we really are ugly and stupid, in which case you don't want to look for us.
Well, I think we just proved that.
Yeah, we did.
All right, so thanks for watching the clip, and
take care.
And we'll post a link to the show in the subject line. So
and remember,
have a great day.
He is risen.
He is, and we're out of here.